Welcome back, everybody. 15 good minutes. It's your guy, Coach B. As always, I'm here with the A team. Freddie, how we doing today?
Pretty good. How you doing? How you guys doing?
I'm doing good, y'all. What's happening, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Just dancing through the raindrops.
It's true. It's raining here all week. Good day yesterday, but I think it's going to be raining here most of the week.
Kind of weird, man. It was like nice this morning. I mean, like 40-something degrees. And then all of a sudden, 10 o'clock, boom.
It's about 2 weeks before Christmas. And I was listening to a podcast. Shout out to our good friends over at Golf DMV. And one of the segments that they had, JR, was about, they talked about gift giving. And as we go through, I'll tell you some of the things. The first question I'm going to ask, though, is from your perspective with you as a gift giver, what kind of gift giver would you say you are? JR, I'll start with you. What kind of gift giver are you?
I think I'm a pretty good gift giver. I think, I try to get what the people ask, like we hang out, right? Remember, we used to golf all the time and we coach basketball. So I kind of like, you like a sports type of gear or some cards, you know what I'm saying? So I try to stay in that realm. And I pretty much set a limit on because there's so many people. So I set a limit, but I think the stuff that I get people, it's stuff that they like and stuff that they may save and not use or drink or not drink,
Freddie, as a gift giver, how do you rate yourself?
I'm a phenomenal gift giver.
Tell me why.
Because the gift I will give you, and when I say you, I'm just speaking in general, it's probably better than any other gift you've ever given me.
I would say I'm in I'd say between good and great. So really good. And to your point, Freddie, and to what you alluded to, JR, for me, it's just knowing the person that I'm getting the gift for. That's the thing. If you know somebody well enough, then you'll be in tune, and even then, if you're not, you can know somebody, but not really be too sure, but you'll know who that person hangs with or who that person is married with. You will be plugged in enough that you can get with someone and say, hey, I was thinking about getting JR this, or this, what do you think? That kind of stuff. But to me, to be a good or better gift giver, you have to know the person and you have to be thoughtful enough to not wait until day before, 2 days before, things like that. If you're thoughtful, to your point, JR, if you hang out with somebody, you should know these things, right? Freddie and I have talked about this, and I don't know how many people are going to really believe it, but I really don't want or need anything, especially at Christmas time, right? If someone wants to take the time to get me something, I'm super appreciative, but I'm not that person who's looking for something back because I gave something. Mm-hmm. In fact, I give with the expectation that I want you to have this, Mm-hmm. I could give Freddie a bottle of James Hennessy and walk away and know that he's good with that. And that's the end of it. It's not a reciprocal thing. So with you, JR, what do you like as a recipient? What type of recipient are you?
First of all, I'm gonna co-sign what you just said, because there's been a number of times I'll be sitting in the house, I get a package, and it's from 80. What is that? What is that? That Yellow Birch? It's from Yellow Birch. It's from Rusty, and I'm like, oh damn, he got me this Yankee stuff, or he got me this thing, So, and that's throughout the years, So it's not really a holiday thing, but my expectation is I told you guys before, like, well, my grandkids, just make me something. I don't care what you make. Just make me anything. It can be just a paper with your name or something. That's it. As far as my wife is concerned, I'm like you, Freddie. There's a lot of stuff you just want, but I don't really want anything. Russ, you know me, I'm simple. You can buy me a pack of basketball cards. Hey, Merry Christmas. And I mean one pack. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So I'm past that point.
Freddie, how about you, man? As a recipient, what do you like, especially this time of year? Do you have expectations or no?
Well, I don't have any expectations in regards to getting a gift from anybody in specific. My wife and I, we talked about it, and like as I told you guys last week, I said, hey, are we giving gifts this year? What do you want? No, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, cool. That's cool. Well, I said, if you get me anything, get me the iPad Pro, the 12.9-inch screen, 1 terabyte. You know, if you're not gonna get me that, then don't give me anything because I don't need anything. I used to have, I have a fetish for colognes. Have a bunch of them. I had a fetish for neckties, but since I work 100% remote from home, there's no need for me to. I still got a bunch of ties that I haven't worn, so I don't need to. And then I like watches and I like sneakers and stuff like that. But I mean, I got enough of those, so I just say, hey, an iPad Pro 12.9-inch screen, 1 terabyte. Now, to be very specific, because you come up here with a regular screen, what 200
only 512 gigabytes. If he ain't got the 1 terabyte, JR, sounds like
I'm gonna be mad. Take it back because I'm telling you this specifically because I don't have a need or a want for a lot of things. So if you ask me what I want, and I'm gonna be very specific, so you can't screw it up.
Well, you got to be on that type of thing. You have to be.
I agree.
Because it's like you said, if you have a certain thing in mind to do with it, and she gets you 250 kilobytes or something, ain't nothing going to work. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you got to say what you want.
Exactly.
So I want to pivot there, JR, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to summarize a statement that your nephew made on his podcast. And I just want to get your thoughts, and then I'm gonna follow up and get Freddie's thoughts on it. So,
whose nephew was it?
I'm talking about Vern.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, okay.
So, and I'm paraphrasing here, not a total quote, but basically, Vern is saying that he would rather give you cash than a gift card, and he basically don't want to take the time to go to no store, get a gift card, might be the wrong gift card. And his logic is, and him and his wife differ on this, by the way. He's like, what difference does it make? If I just give you the cash, you should be happy and it should be good. So I'm not going to weigh in on that yet. I want to get y'all's thoughts on that.
Okay.
You with him?
No, I'm with him to a point because of one reason. Today is a microwave era. People don't have time. And it's sad because you really do have time. Because you got a computer. You got to do is put it in and boom, it's at your door, But some of these youngsters, they and he's, I call him youngster because I was a little guy. But their world is much faster than I think mine is, at least. And then some people just don't like shopping.
So, okay. Freddie, are you with that thought, that line of thinking? Any nuances to it, or are you good with it?
I'm 100% on board with it. However, the caveat to that is you have to consider the person in which you're giving the gift to.
Well, not your wife.
Your significant other, your kids. You're probably gonna want to, but
No, I think he was saying others. Not
right.
Yeah, I took it fully as that.
Yeah, so I'm totally in agreement with that as long as the target audience matches the
sentiment,
the gift. Yeah.
So okay, I'm a little bit different, and I have not had this conversation with the lad, so I'm going to put it out here right here. I think it's bullshit, and I'm gonna qualify it though. It says to me, I don't care enough about you. How do you get this money to the person? Do you wait till you see them and say, oh, hey, Freddie, I got $27.50 in my pocket. Here you go, bro. Merry Christmas. It seems so disingenuous to me, right?
Cash out, Zelle.
And I'm gonna get to that in a minute. but you put a pin in that, because I'm right now, I know I'm the old guy on the porch saying, get off my lawn. However, I think Vern's point of view was that gift cards are no for all those different reasons. You get the wrong one, you got to go shopping, etc. But I would go back to what JR said. And again, think about what we said at the top. If you know enough about that person or you've put any thought into it, then you know them. You can do stuff way in advance. Like JR said, you can get online. You can, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but this is an envelope, right? And it just says just for you. And it's from American Express. So American Express says class, right? And I don't know if you can pick this up, but this is my logo from my photography business. This is a gift card. I'm not going to tell you the denomination, but it's an American Express gift card, right? That's got my logo on it. I got a bunch of them, JR. You only have to order them one time. My point is simply this. You could do this in June. I actually do it twice a year, and they don't expire, right? There's no activation fee for the user, and they can use it anywhere they want. So I'm debunking the argument that, and Claude, who's on that show, he gave a really good example where he gets a gift from somebody that's from Joseph A. Banks and he's never shopped at Joseph A. Banks. That's a bit of a problem. So if somebody was thoughtful enough to get him a gift card there, I maintain that if you get them, and it doesn't have to be Amex, you can do the same thing with Visa and MasterCard when you're thinking in the gift card range, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm saying that if your argument for giving cash and nothing else is that you don't want to spend the time to go to the mall and go to the stores, whatever. Everyone, JR, is online shopping now. You could spend 15 minutes. And like what I do in my case is I go to Amex and say, I got $500. I want to get a bunch of different cards in different denominations, 25, 50, whatever. And I hang on to them and use them as needed for that category that is in the gift card category. Does that resonate?
Sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's just about the efficiency, I mean, because I look at it like this. The reason why I would say that is because, whether it's a gift card or actual gift or money, right? The fact that I'm thinking enough of you to invest my resources, whether it be my time, whether it be my time and my money, whether it be my time, money to a gift card, my time, my money into an actual physical gift, the fact that I'm doing it. So he's just cutting out all the fluff.
I can't be that person. I can't as a gift giver. Yeah. Again, I can't get to your point. I can't defend those that do. But it seems like that's kind of where it is, to your point. Hey, here's my Cash App, here's my thing, and no need to get personal or showing personally.
Yeah. And I'm the type of person, if I give a gift, I really enjoy hearing someone say, I really like that, or that was great.
He's a good gift giver when he wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When he and his crew went to Oregon for golf, pretty big crew, he gave an individual gift to each one of them that was pretty special. I mean, special to the point that nobody expected it, and it elicited emotions from those that received them. So that tells me you have it in you and you can do that. So that's why my whole logic is, okay, you've demonstrated you have that type of capability, that type of understanding, compassion, etc., and care for those like that. Then in the category of people that you really would just reach into your pocket and give them money, I just say don't give there. And I could be wrong, JR. It just looks like it says I really didn't care enough to stop and do anything other than this. And more importantly, I didn't want to spend time, energy, or whatever to even try. And so the point of that is like, things are changing around us. I do accept them. I don't have to like them, but I accept them. To your point, JR, the microwave society, just give me money, to Vern's thing. I think maybe, he may have an opinion that says, you are, Freddie, in that category that I care about somewhere. It's just, I want to give you the money, just take it and be happy. That's cool too. I'm just not used to that. You know what I mean? And that's 100% on me. That's a reflection of my age. And I will say that if you guys, I'll put a link to their podcast in the description. The third member of that team wasn't on that day, LB. And I would love to know what LB's opinion was regarding, some of the thought processes, because he's a little bit older than Vern and Claude. But I fully understand. I want to make sure I put this qualifier out there. I know it's just me. I embrace taking time and thought into gifts, whether it's, like I say, an assistant working with me in the studio or a good friend, and you know how it is, JR, like you said, with you and me, it don't have to be Christmas. Yeah. I see something, I'll be like, oh yeah, Murder would like that. But it's just done. It's done. And I feel like I'm a dinosaur in that regard, right? I feel like it's a changing of the guard. So to that old Chiefs mentality, it's on me to accept. It ain't on nobody else. And I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there, right?
The fact is that he does give. That's the fact. And the way he does it, a lot of people may not agree with it, but at least he does it because
he don't have to do it.
Yes, he doesn't have to do it.
Yeah.
So cool. That's kind of where we were. I just wanted to kind of throw that topic out there. And again, shout out to our buddies over at Golf DMV. I'm hoping to actually, I would like to get those guys on air at some point next year. What they do in the podcast community is really cool. They've been at it for a long time. You know how it is, JR. Everybody's vying for your viewing time and your listening time. And there's probably 5, maybe 6 podcast / YouTube channels that I listen to regularly, and theirs is one of them. So like I said, I'll put their link. You don't have to be a golfer to follow them. They're just 3 regular guys chomping it up, and it's really interesting to hear some of the things that they're talking about. So we're going to leverage Golf DMV for our question of the week, and it's pretty much going to be, we're going to go back to Vern's thought, and we're going to put it to the audience. Is it okay? Are you okay with just giving cash as a gift at Christmas time? And you can let us know at Twitter, 15 Good Minutes, or right here on YouTube.com/15 Good Minutes. And it's okay to put a little note in there to say, Coach, you tripping? This is fine, Coach. Don't worry about it. It's all good. My guys are good with it based on particular circumstances. I just kind of view it a different kind of way, but I know I'm the old guy in the room. So whatever you do, take some time and let us know how you guys feel about that. And if you have any additional thoughts you want to put in about Christmas shopping specifically and some of the things that are important to you with regards to that, don't hesitate to let us know. Freddie reads all the comments, so it's going to go by his desk anyway. And we will be glad to get back with you guys on any comments that you may leave. You guys be good. We will talk to you next week.
All right, now take it easy.